Inoue, you are no monster.
He's better than Manny Pacquiao.
Every monster has that night, where the fear they inspire is tested, where the punches they usually walk through start to land, where perfection starts to bleed. This is the story of Naoya The Monster Inoue, terrifying precision. But on this night, he met something different. He met resistance. He met power. He met a moment that made the world ask, can the monster be stopped? And what followed was the beginning of the storm. Before this night, Inoue was a god of destruction. 26 fights, 23 knockouts, 3 division champion, undisputed at bantamweight, undefeated and virtually untouched. He didn't just beat champions, he broke them. But when he faced Luis Neri, people said the same thing. Too slow, too undisciplined, too wild. Yet in round 1, Luis Neri did the unthinkable. He dropped Inoue, clean, right on the jaw. Not a flash knockdown, a statement. The monster blinked. He stood up, but the world held its breath. For the first time in years, Inoue looked human. And just like that, the myth cracked. If you can hurt the monster, can you finish him? That's the question Luis Neri asked, and every contender started asking too. But you don't become Inoue without knowing how to adapt. He came back, not with reckless aggression, but with a surgeon's calm. Round 2, Inoue reset. He circled, he jabbed, he feinted. He slowed Neri's rhythm. By round 4, Neri was guessing. And then in round 6, Inoue exploded. A short, tight left hook detonated on Neri's jaw. Lights out. The crowd erupted. The myth reassembled, but not without scars. Because for 6 rounds, Inoue had bled. And the boxing world saw something it hadn't seen in years. A monster that could be wounded. Neri dropped him once. What happens when the next man drops him twice?
See the small uppercut, right? Mental habits right there. Good right hand. Forward, reaching with that left hand. You see him forward. Neri better change things up. He better start faking. Start using his jab. Mental habits.
Oh, look at this. Little showboat trying to draw him in. Like that.
There it is.
There's recent boxing history. Here comes the mob. Up to it for the moment. Inoue on the attempt.
In the storm. You see right there. Just found a little.
What do you see as a potential finisher here, Tim? There's the right. Crumbled. And the monster.
Next up was Luis Cardanis, a crafty fighter, not a heavy hitter. Inoue won the fight clearly, but something felt off. The power was still there, but the speed, the sharpness. Cardanis made it to round 10. He landed shots. He made Inoue miss. Some fans whispered, is Inoue slowing down? Is he becoming more cautious after the Neri scare? He didn't dominate Cardanis like he did Butler or Fulton. He looked calculated, careful. He looked mortal, out of the shadows.
With 7.6 with that jab. However, I still like their approach moving forward. However, Inoue right now a little bit but it's gonna cover in front, not doing much on the offensive side. Recipe for disaster.
Inoue comes back, keep that right hand to the body, anchoring American.
It's making Inoue try to pick up his feet.
With him again. Oh, the finish catches him. Up with return. Good right. And now the axe like this. 23 power punches to this one to the body from the monster. Go after attack to the body. And when you go against Inoue.
Did you see how he crumbled?
Champion of the world, Naoya.
One name echoed through gyms and headlines. John Riel Casemiro. If Inoue is the monster, Casemiro is the madman. Wild, unpredictable, unorthodox, explosive, former champion, KO artist, and the one man who's been calling out Inoue for years. Casemiro doesn't just win, he embarrasses, he destroys, he taunts. He KO'd Takuma Inoue, Naoya's younger brother, violently. He mocked Naoya on camera. He's accused the monster of ducking, and whether you like him or hate him, you can't ignore him. Because when Casemiro steps in the ring, something violent always happens. Inoue is calculated chaos. Casemiro is raw chaos. When those worlds collide, only one survives. Casemiro has been chasing this fight since 2020, but every time it gets close, promoter issues, COVID restrictions, weight disagreements, trash talk gone too far. The fight never happens. Casemiro calls it a duck. Inoue's camp calls it noise, but the tension kept growing. And now, with Inoue's aura shaken, fans are asking louder than ever, why not Casemiro? After Neri, after Cardanis, there's no more hiding. Casemiro isn't just a sideshow, he's the threat. Let's break it down. Inoue thrives on rhythm. He times you, breaks you down, anticipates your next move. But Casemiro, he has no rhythm. He throws from strange angles, switches stances, drops his hands, throws uppercuts from his hips. You can't time what you can't read. And the scary part? Casemiro hits hard. He doesn't need a 12-round plan. He needs one mistake. And we've now seen Inoue can make one. There's a reason this fight hasn't happened. And it's not fear, it's risk. Because Casemiro is the chaos that makes legends fall. Picture it. Tokyo Dome, the monster in his backyard, the madman on enemy turf. No touch gloves, no smiles. Round 1, Casemiro runs forward with a looping right, in circles. Round 2, Casemiro lands to the body. Inoue replies with a clean counter. Tension builds. By round 4, it's chaos. Casemiro throws wide. Inoue throws straight. Someone is going down. The question is who? Because Inoue can be touched now. And Casemiro? He lives in that fire. If Casemiro wins, he doesn't just beat the monster, he shatters the myth. For Inoue, if he wins, he cements himself as one of the all-time greats. If he loses, the myth breaks, the aura is gone. For Casemiro, if he wins, he becomes a global name overnight. If he loses, he becomes the man who couldn't cash the check his mouth wrote. But no matter what, this is the fight boxing needs. No politics, no tune-ups, no more ducking, just power versus power. This is the most dangerous fight of Inoue's career. More dangerous than Donaire, more unpredictable than Neri, more volatile than anyone he's ever faced. So here's how it ends. If Inoue can keep it clean, stick behind his jab, use his angles, and survive the first 5 rounds, he wins a decision. Bloody, bruised, but victorious. But if he trades early, if he gives Casemiro that window, it's lights out. So now it's your turn. Who wins? The cold, calculated monster? Or the unpredictable, unhinged chaos of Casemiro? Drop your prediction in the comments. And if you want to see why Casemiro is called the Japanese killer, watch this breakdown right here. Boxing is entering a new era, and only one monster can survive it.